I like learning about history and different cultures, and I learned something about white people. I learned that we invented credit, like taking credit for things that like maybe you shouldn't have. And this is how it started. I think like one day we saw another race with some really cool invention, and we got a little nosy, and we were like, "Hey, who invented this thing?" And they were just like, "Well, it doesn't matter who made it. What matters is we can all use it and appreciate it." And we were like, oh. Well, if it doesn't matter who made it, let's just say white people made it. I'm going to write white man on the bottom of this. And we've used this logic for many inventions in history, like, I don't know, like rock and roll, Jesus, you name it. And that logic is kind of how white people got to this country. Like one day we were like, "Hey, Indians," and they were like, "Who's that?" We're like, "It's you guys." Hey, Indians, whose land is this? And they were like, "What? Nobody owns this land." And we were like, "Oh. Well, if nobody owns this land, let's just say white people own this land. As a matter of fact, you need to get off my land."
See these white people, you see them on their skateboard? You know, we invented that. You didn't invent a damn thing. We had skates. And when our skate would break down, we would get a 2x4 and take our skate and nail it to the board, and you saw it and develop a skateboard, and you made money, and we still poor.
Happy Tuesday. Welcome back to On the Shoulders of Giants. You got to be here for this one because they stealing again. They out here stealing again. These folk out here stealing again, and they getting called out. And I'm jumping in because y'all ain't finna be stealing our stuff and think ain't nothing gonna happen. So that's what we're getting into today. Brianna Nicole, we got your back, young lady. These colonizers out here colonizing everything. They colonizing hair clips, hair clamps. How you colonize a hair clamp? That's what they do. They colonize everything and then play victim. That's the thing. That's what really got me pissed about this situation here. Steal the young lady's creation and then play victim and then sue her. The caucasity to steal a young lady's invention and then sue her for harassment because the internet on her ass. So guess what? The internet finna be on her ass some more. Now, I don't really know the white young lady's name. We'll find out when we get into the next video. But Brianna Nicole is the creator of the Click. It's the Click hair clamp. It's the world's first magnetic hair. It's the world's first magnetic claw clamp. And so we're going to learn about the hair click. Yeah, the hair click. That's the name of it. So I got a website. We're going to look at a website. We're going to look at a YouTube. We're going to look at an Instagram. We're going to get deep up in this thing, man, because they tripping out here. But first and foremost, of course, you know, I got to welcome you all properly. So thank you for being here on this Tuesday night. I mean, I ain't doing nothing else. I was going to be in there chilling, so might as well come and talk to y'all, right? So everybody that's in here, make sure you go ahead and jump in that comment section and tell me, hey, because I want to say, I want to make sure I acknowledge everybody who up in here because I appreciate you being up in here. So make sure you jump in that comment and tell me, hey, what's up, Amina? How you doing? Make sure you hit that like button, YouTube shadow banning. So we working on breaking through this shadow ban. The shadow banning don't have to affect me if we all just come and watch the content. So, you know, every day at 1, Tuesdays at 9 p.m., Saturdays at 3:30 p.m. So we're getting it in. I want to make sure that I give a shout out to Pierre Cleveland for buying my books. I appreciate you, Pierre, for supporting On the Shoulders of Giants and buying. He brought a copy of each book. So thank you. You can go to my website and check that out. You can see the website scrolling at the bottom of the page. So thank you, Pierre, for supporting me. And I want to make sure I give a shout out to my members, all the people who joined this channel as a member. So shout out to Terrell, Ron Riley, DSB, Abu Salam Mumim, What's Left, Who's Left Entertainment, Mama Deb, LB, Corey RT, Tisha, Patrick, Say Builds, and Professor Carl Tone Jones. I appreciate y'all for being members of this channel, and I can shout out my top commenters because they do a community spotlight on top commenters and stuff. So Terrell, Nemesis X, Ninja Girl, and Patrick, they are highlighting at the top commenters, and Anne-Marie Matumbo. And big shout out to Christine Williams for a lot of her comments and everything else. So that's how we're doing a little housekeeping, getting it in today. But we're about to get into it because Brianna Nicole is the young lady once again. She created a hair clip, a hair clip that's first of its kind, a magnetic hair clip. She displayed it all over social media, on her YouTube, on her website, Instagram, now in particular TikTok. And TikTok is where all the bullshit went down. So I'm gonna get this video uploaded, and then we're gonna start getting this thing playing, and then we're gonna get into it. But once again, thank y'all for being here. Amina, evening to you. Thank you. And everybody, y'all go ahead, like I said, jump in the comment, let me know you're here. But hit that like button and let's get into it. So a big shout out to what I said, Rachel Reed TV. So big shout out to Rachel Reed TV for putting this together. So it says woman who created magnetic hair clips for textured hair gets her invention stolen, also accused of bullying and sued. That's what we're dealing with. I saw this. I was scrolling through TikTok and I saw this story. I think Isaac Hayes the second, Isaac Hayes the third was talking about this. You're gonna see that clip that I came across in this as well. But yes, stole the young lady's invention. Goddamn colonizers, man. Colonize everything.
See, the left and right side separates and it connects like this.
This is for like really thick hair.
I created magnetic claw clips because I had so many problems with store-bought clips. They are really hard to open, and they don't even open wide enough to actually hold my hair. Also just break really easily. I wanted to design a hair accessory that functions like a claw clip, but better. Magnetic claw clip comes in a vast range of sizes suited for different hair types, styles, and hair thickness. I created magnetic.
And Bree Romy Official is her TikTok and her Instagram. Bree Romy Official, that what you saw on the screen, that's her TikTok and her Instagram.
Claw clips because I had so many problems with store-bought clips. They are really hard to open, and they don't even open wide enough to actually hold my hair. Also just break really easily. I wanted to design a hair accessory that functions like a claw clip, but better, that effectively holds hairstyles like locks and braids without causing too much tension, and can also hold straight and curly hair and cute updos. The magnetic claw clip comes in a vast range of sizes suited for different hair types, styles, and hair thickness.
Bree Romy, entrepreneur, created a hair clip that has unique styles and shapes, stars, bows, really, really nice. And it connects with two magnets, and then it has teeth that can go through braids or locks and hold it together. She does this. She's starting to sell her product. And then there's another woman, Kristen Owen, that is selling the same product. She's white and she's selling.
Okay, Kristen Owen is the name of the colonizer. Now we have the colonizer's name. Kristen Owen is the young lady who colonized the magnetic hair clip. Kristen Owen, remember that.
I guess a knockoff version of what Bree's hair clip is.
Give them the kicker.
So Bree recognizes the fact that her shop is copying her style, and she makes a comment in a conversation to, I guess, Kristen Owen about using her product. And then another influencer, Keandra, publicly came out and defended her as well. So what happened was this girl, she filed a lawsuit against Bree,
The innovator,
and the activist Keandra that defended her, and a judge actually sided with her as a federal judge
with the copier.
The copier.
White supremacy at its finest. White supremacy at its finest. The judge siding with the colonizer. You steal this young lady's thing and sue her for quote unquote harassment. Y'all tripping. One time for my brother Wallace over on Instagram tuning in. I appreciate you, my brother.
And they issued a gag order. And it said within 6 days, a federal judge issued a gag order preventing Bree and Keandra from publicly discussing the case. And a UCLA law professor flagged it as constitutionally shaky.
It is constitutionally shaky. Like, what's going on? So basically, you can't talk about what's going on. You can't say, hey, this girl done stole my invention. You're gonna like the fact that anybody in the legal system will side with the colonizer. Oh well, yeah, they colonizers too, man. They colonizers too, so you know how they do. Systematic stuff, man. Systematic racism ain't real. Yeah, it is. Pat talking about they both stole from you. Your hair ain't long enough, Patrick. Say, man, they both stole from me. Or it's my respect. You don't get nothing. Your hair ain't long enough. Prove your hair long enough. Prove it. Where your patent at? You colonizer.
So imagine somebody steals your product, you question them about it, and then they sue you, and a judge sides with you and says they can't talk about it. This fits into the historical pattern described as weaponizing victimhood and the legal system against black women who speak up. And this is my problem with black media. This is a huge story. There's a young black woman that has innovated and built something, and I do not see it on the Breakfast Club. I do not see it on the Shade Room. I do not see it on the Root and the Griot. And I understand
Because those outlets are not for the people. They look like us, but those outlets have proven time and 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 time again that they are not for the people, the real people. They are for the bourgeois sellout classes. They are not for us. They are for the ones who are going to conform to the death by 1,000 cuts. Forget the Breakfast Club. Forget the Root. Forget media take out all the things he named. Forget all of them. That's why we got our grassroots media here. And guess what? Joseph Ward heard about the story. And Joseph Ward talking about the story. Joseph Ward made sure he put this story out right here on the Shoulders of Giants. And so that's why I want as many people as possible to hear what's going on and get as much information and support this young lady and what's going on. I have been colonized by a funky colonizer.
and that there's a lot going on, but we have to have our ears to the ground and to our community, that when these things happen, we come to the defense of our own. Because right now, really, TikTok is really the community that's standing up for her and her product. I know that she filed a patent on the product itself, but again, we have to amplify these stories.
And from my understanding, I think she filed the patent kind of late. I think she filed the patent after the white girl started stealing her stuff. So that is one thing that, and you'll see that talk about it, probably should have done different, is file the patent before she put it out. So maybe, lesson learned, but still colonizing though. Non-bathing colonizers, stealing people's stuff, then play victim.
Because this is just a systematic pattern of things that black people create. Our ideas get stolen, somebody else takes it, makes a bunch of money off of it, and we don't really have a chance to do anything about it.
Oh yeah, so this is the colonizer. This is the colonizer sitting here playing victim. Listen to these colonizing tears playing victim.
Everything going on social media, and
I'm fake crying. I want sympathy for my stealing.
I haven't really been able to share my side of the story.
You stole. Ain't nothing else to say. You stole.
So I'm gonna share my side right now.
Share how you stole.
So let's just start from the beginning, I guess.
You saw it. Stole it.
A few weeks ago, I guess there was some drama because girls decided to start talking about me and my friends on social media.
Just out the blue. So you gonna act like ain't none of that stuff is documented. You gonna act like the young lady, like she got a whole Instagram page, she got a whole website, she got a whole YouTube, she got everything up there. Everything was already there in her platform, and you stole everything. You act like they just come and attacked you out the blue. Somebody throw a rotten fruit at her. Somebody throw some toenails at her, something. Damn. But this is what they do. What we keep telling y'all about this system of white supremacy. We know who the face of it is. We know who the muscle of it is, but the heart and the brains of it is these right here. I'm going to cry these fake crocodile tears after I steal somebody's invention and then act like I don't know why people are coming after me and play victim as if everything isn't documented. Girl, go to hell. My dog say, I own a patent firm. The sister can file to have this judgment overturned, and she needs to. She needs to. She needs to do that ASAP. ASAP. But I from my understanding, and I think they might show it in this video. I think she put the product out for the public to see, and then that's when Kristen the colonizer came and colonized, and that's why she on here with the colonizing tears, trying to play victim.
And even though my name was being dragged, my best friends' names were being dragged.
Cause y'all stink.
I still never said nothing. I didn't speak on it. I never texted any of them. Never called any of them.
Just what happened then? So they just come out the blue. They just attack you out the blue. Say what happened. Tell the whole story. Tell the whole story.
I just let it go. Like, didn't give it attention. And I guess maybe that was my fault. Maybe I should have weeks ago given it attention to them. But I didn't.
Susan, from my understanding, she got it. She got the patent. She does have a patent for it now, but from my understanding, she didn't have a patent at the time when it was stolen. But there's so much documentation to show that she's the innovator of this. So, but I do think that's where she might have went wrong. They look crazy trying to make hair care products. I'm just saying, like they would, like she would need, and they would need to make that. All right.
And then this weekend at Rock the South, I was being told that they wanted to hurt me. And again, still did not react to that.
I want to see the White Woman Tears playbook play out in real time.
So it's gonna be more and more videos of people calling her out on her bullshit. So, and then we're gonna see. I think we're gonna be able to hear the creator Brianna talk as well. So shout out to Brianna too.
First things first. Everything I'm about to say is totally my own opinion based on my own observations of publicly available information and court documents. A black woman named Bree invented this amazing magnetic hair clip. It is designed to be a low tension clip. It is designed specifically for locks. Another woman named Kirsten Owen allegedly copied her design, mimicked Bree's entire marketing, and when Bree saw this, she was like, hey, what the hell? Spoke up about it. What did Kirsten do? Did Kirsten take accountability? Absolutely no. She's a white woman, remember? We don't take accountability. We have a hard time.
Yeah, I already know.
No, Kirsten started crying victim, saying that Bree is literally bullying her. Enter Keandria. If you guys don't know Keandria, she's a fucking incredible woman. She's a black activist. This woman right here. She saw all of this going down and she's like, hell no. And she spoke up. She went to Bree's defense. And then what happened? Kirsten is suing both of them. Within 6 days, before Bree or Keandria had ever even been served, a federal judge gave a gag order. Even a UCLA law professor flagged that order as constitutionally shaky. Here's something else. I'm talking about this with my 16-year-old. We're looking through Kirsten's shop, and immediately, you know what my 16-year-old says? These all look like knockoffs. They all just look like 3D printed versions of other people's stuff. Allegedly, based on my observations, this is my opinion. But this is what modern colonization looks like, no? The invention is stolen. It's stolen from a black woman. The black woman then gets demonized, is getting demonized by a white woman. The white woman...
Finally, the truth. Reach out to Brianna. Is Bree Romy Official on Instagram. Like, reach out to her. Her web, and I'm gonna show you her website as well. But yeah, reach out, especially if you're on the patent office. Reach out to her and see if you can help her out. Contact information. Yeah, so you can go to her website, and her website is BREROMI.com. Let me type that in the chat. BreeRomy.com. So BreeRomy.com is the website that you can go, and you can definitely go to the contact page and reach out to her, man. Let her know.
And it's weaponizing the legal system to silence her. And here's the thing, that court order might have gagged Bree and Keandria, but you know what? Kirsten, you cannot silence me. So I'm going to say your name again. Kirsten Owen, I see what you're doing. We all see what you're doing.
Kirsten Owen.
Support Bree's business. She's incredible. I'll link it in the comments. Stand with Keandria. Share this story so it doesn't get buried.
Kirsten Owen, wilding out here. Like she say, The complexion with the connection. Yeah, but I believe she did get that patent done. But this, everybody calling her out. And all I'm doing is using my platform to amplify the voice to make sure the word get out. Because this ain't happening.
I'm going to share a couple of videos with you.
Just take the pins you need and you're good to go. For ponytails, pigtails, or space buns or normal buns, we got you covered.
That's one.
I put 4 in to show what it looks like. You can also use these with logs. I like to use them if I'm wearing a low ponytail style, so it keeps it secure. I think the cutest style to wear with these is low buns or high space buns. They just look super cute.
So I'm just saying, why would white women need to create this? The hair's not even, it's different texture of hair, different types of hair. Why would Kirsten need to create that? She's a damn liar.
I created these magnetic hair clips.
That's 2.
This hair hoop, whether your hair is
Look at
thick
it.
or thin,
Look
you'll
at
likely
it.
want to do a twist or even a braid in your hair before securing it in a low
Oh, her
tension.
trash. Look at that.
It's 3.
I'm just saying, come on, man. Look at that. Why? Come on, man. Why would she need that? And look at them straight knockoffs. Breeze look way better. The colonizer, you can't even colonize correct.
Got one more.
I created magnetic
Look
hair
at that.
clips as an effective tool to hold all hair textures into low tension styles. Clips range in different sizes from extra small to large, and their shape diameters range from 1.5 inches to 4 inches. The first way to put on magnetic hair clips is for low tension wear. Form hair into desired ponytail placement, connect right and left clip to secure your style.
What you have just seen is an example of a white woman stealing a black woman's idea.
Nothing new. Nothing new. They do that all the time. They steal, 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 they steal. And then funky ass Kristen got a nerve to get on the internet and cry. Them colonizer tears acting like somebody just came and attacked her out of nowhere. Go to hell, Kristen.
And now is going around claiming that it's her own, even though her marketing looks exactly like the black woman's marketing, down to the lo-fi music.
It's still a problem, though. It's still a problem, and we're going to talk about it. But I feel it's still a problem, though.
Now, if you look at the dates, Brie Rome's stuff came out in September of last year, and her Kickstarter video came out in February of this year. And those hair hoops came out 5 days ago. With that said, let me leave you with one more video.
But it also comes to the question, why did I really design magnetic hair clips? Me and hair ties and claw clips we're not compatible. I can't begin to count the amount of hair ties I lost or broke. When it comes to having thicker hair, hair ties are just not the most reliable hair accessory. I wanted to create a clip that will not only effectively hold my hair, but also just would not break on me. I spent a lot of time and thought into making this, and I hope you guys enjoy it.
Does anyone remember when I posted this video last month?
Accessory that wouldn't break on me.
I don't know if y'all have seen this, but this is such a great idea. I have been on the wait list for the
Now, you're right, Susan. Like you are 100% correct. But that's why we need to stop just talking about the village and actually existing as a village, because somebody could have advised the young lady to get the patent before she put it out. I think those of us who have reached the ages of like 30, 35, 40 and up, this is where it goes back to us reaching back and making sure that we are mentoring and being good elders to the youth, being active elders to the youth, and really pouring into them so we can help guide them along the way. But anytime, we're gonna answer questions over here. This always happens because blacks aren't, I'm just saying, what I just said, finally the truth. What I just said, we're on the same page.
unexpected update. am being sued over this video. Not me exclusively. Bree Romy, the creator of this very specific type of magnetic clip, is being sued by the other creator, the unnamed white lady in my video, who allegedly copied not only her product, but her marketing strategy. Like, the videos are okay, I digress. I gotta say, y'all, allegedly, AI did a just okay job of making this all seem legitimate. I'm gonna say everything I mentioned moving forward is alleged. I am here speaking of my own volition. These are just my opinions. These are not reflective of the opinions of anyone else.